Hey, I'm going to be reacting to the first semifinal qualifiers. I have to be quiet because my husband is sleeping. I don't know if any of this will be able to be heard at all, but I guess this is basically ASMR now. They're just showing the recap of Semi 2 right now. And I'm sure everybody agrees with me, but the hosting this year has been absolutely atrocious. Like the worst since Russia hosted. And like the interval acts, like who thought that was a good idea? They should be fired. Anyway, I feel like the qualifiers are pretty obvious in this semi. The only question there really is if I mean it's just the last qualifiers. It could be Montenegro, Portugal. I mean it's probably between those two, and I think Montenegro did really well tonight. So that's what I'm hoping for. Man, I wish Latvia was in semi one because they so would have qualified from the semi. I just don't want Estonia to qualify because, like, if Estonia is in the final and Latvia isn't, like, that's so insulting. It's just really not fair how unbalanced the semis are this year. They're showing UK preview right now. I'm rooting for UK this year, especially because my husband's going to watch the final with me for the very first time because of Look Mom No Computer, because he's been a fan for a long time. So this will probably be his first and last ever time watching Eurovision with me because UK's probably coming last. Which is sad because they took a risk this year and I wish they'd be rewarded for it, but I don't think it's happening. Okay, can they just hurry up and announce the results now? Better not drag this out too long. It's already been dragged out too long. I thought semifinals were supposed to be shorter than this. I see we don't have any more good to go or anything like that anymore. They're just not even showing the executive supervisor anymore. Because they know he's going to get booed. Just get to it. They spend way too much time yapping. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, is it finally starting? Hmm. I hope they start with an obvious one and not whatever the 10th qualifier is. Greece. They started with the obvious one, which is good. I hope they announce Lithuania early because that's the only one of my favorites that I'm kind of nervous about. Okay, at the second most obvious one. I'm glad they didn't say Finland for like the end or something because that'd be so anticlimactic. Okay, Belgium qualifies with this, and they didn't qualify in the last 2 years. I mean, I know it's because of juries for sure. She probably got like 2 televote points. So that means Montenegro's out for sure, I think. Unless Lithuania is. Okay, Sweden, another obvious one. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous for Lithuania now. Because Montenegro's really good tonight, but I know she didn't do well in her jury rehearsal, so I don't know. But I hope they leave that for the last qualifier. That one that we're still kind of in suspense. Okay, Moldova, obvious one. Kind of nervous for Lithuania now, though. I shouldn't be though, because like surely they can beat 5 other countries. Israel, of course. They keep showing San Marino. Like they've shown San Marino so many times. Is San Marino actually going through? That would be crazy. It would be kind of funny, but also kind of not funny because Boy George doesn't deserve anything. I think they're going to announce Croatia next. No, Serbia. Yeah. They were probably the best of the semifinal this time. Such a big upgrade from last year. I feel like they've barely shown Poland, but Poland's going through for sure. Oh, there's Poland. Okay, Croatia. What if they're saving San Marino for last? What if? Poland? Next, I think. Lithuania. Okay. I got my 2 favorites through, which are Serbia and Lithuania. Basically all I care about in this semi. Well, I love Moldova too, but they were always going to qualify. And Croatia was really good tonight. It has to be Poland. Just saving them for last to give all the Polish fans a heart attack. She said Portugal, so it's like, why'd they do that to us? What if it's San Marino though? What if? It's definitely not Estonia. It's not Portugal and not Georgia. It's gotta be Poland. Yeah, it's Poland. Of course. She did really well, so no surprise. I hope she draws second half of the final. Otherwise, I feel like they might put her in the number 2 slot. Though. Okay, um, I'm I'm good with these results mostly, I guess, except Montenegro deserved more than Belgium. But it's not a surprise because she did sound really bad in the jury rehearsal. Well, like Belgium, like I get why the song qualified, but she has negative charisma, and I'm just not used to seeing people with negative charisma actually qualify for the final. But it's such a small semifinal that that kind of thing can sneak through. Oh well, I'm happy for the country of Belgium though. I thought they were gonna have a 3 year NQ streak, but they they made it this time, and I like seeing different countries make it each time. Like I don't want anyone to have too long of a non-qualifying streak. But for Montenegro, I hope they don't give up. I hope they keep trying because I'm sure they were close this time. They've got to be. Like they probably were top 10 in the televote. So they just hadn't changed the system. But we'll see when the semi results come out because there could be something crazy. Like maybe San Marino was 10th until. No way, no way. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. I'm sorry this is such a dark and quiet video, but hopefully for Semi 2, I will be watching on my big TV and I won't have to be so quiet. So, see you for Semi 2.